we're going to be solving a quartic. So the polynomial has the highest degree of 4. So let's write the general equation. Sorry, the general equation. So we're going to do a symmetrical quartic. Okay, so we have ax to the power 4 plus bx cubed plus cx squared plus bx plus a, and that's equal to 0. So can you see that's a, b, b, and c, and 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right, we're going to divide everything by x squared. So ax squared plus bx plus c plus b over x plus a over x squared, and that is equal to 0. Now we're going to group these together, the alternating terms together. So a x squared plus c plus a over x squared. So what's left? So we have, I'm going to take the b out. So you can have x plus 1 over x, and that is equal to 0. Now we're going to let x plus 1 over x is equal to, let's just say is equal to b, actually, because we've got b there. So let's just say, let's make it equal to w. So now what happens if we square this? So x plus 1 over x all squared is identical to x squared. That times that is 1. There's 2 lots of them. That's plus 2. So what happens if we have, can you see that's almost the same as this, but there's an a in front. So there's, what happens if we have a w squared? So that is equal to a x squared plus 2a plus a over x squared. So that looks quite similar to this, but remember you've got 2a there and you've got c. So you need to do a w squared plus c minus 2a. So now that is equal to this. And remember, because we let x plus 1 over x equal w, we're going to put that into there, so that plus bw is equal to 0. So let's just rewrite all this in terms of w now. So a w squared plus bw plus c minus 2a, and that is equal to 0. So now this is a quadratic. Can you see that this is a quadratic? Alright, so using the quadratic formula, so what's the quadratic formula? So w is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all divided by 2a. So minus b, let's just write this on the left hand side. So w is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared. Now the constant is just this. So minus 4a and c minus 2a, c minus 2a. Okay, and okay, but we haven't solved this actual equation because we only solved for w, but we need to solve for x. So let's rub this out. So if we times everything by x, we have x squared plus 1 equals wx, x squared, let's bring that to the left and bring that to the right, minus wx. And we're going to solve, so we're going to complete the square all in one go. So plus w over 2 all squared, and that is equal to w squared over 4 minus 1. That's 4 over 4. So, and we can square root this. So this is x, x minus w over 2, and that is equal to w squared minus 4 over 4. So square root this, so we have x minus w over 2, and that is equal to the square root of w squared minus 4 over 2. So let's write this here. So x is equal to w over 2, w plus or minus the square root of w squared minus 4 all over 2. So these are the equations. Now let's try an example. 5, 11 and 12. So 5 x to the power 4 minus 11 x cubed plus 12 x squared minus 11x plus 5 equals 0. Right, so what's W? So W, right, so let's just write what A is first. A is 5, B is minus 11, C is 12. So W is equal to 11 plus or minus the square root of minus 11 squared is 121 minus 4A is 20 and C minus 2A, so 12 minus 10 is 2, all divided by 2A, which is 10, and 20 times 2 is 40, take that away from 121, that's 81, and that's just 9, because the square root of 81 is 9, plus or minus 9 over 10. So we can either have 2 or 2 over 10. So W is equal to 2 or 2 over 10. Alright, so let's put that into there then. I'm going to choose 2 first. So x is equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of 2 squared minus 4. 2 squared is 4, minus 4 is 0. So x is equal to 1. Let's just try it. So 5 times 1 minus 11 times 1 plus 12 times 1 minus 11 times 1 plus 5. That should equal to 0. So 5 minus 11 is minus 6, plus 12 is 6, minus 11 is minus 5, and then minus 5 plus 5 is 0. So that works. So x is equal to 1. That works. Now this one will give you an imaginary number. So if we have x is equal to 2 over 10 plus or minus the square root of w squared is 4 over 100 minus 4 yeah, okay, minus 4 over 1 and dividing it by 2. Right, so the 2 and 2 cancels up there, so you're just left with 1 over 10 plus or minus. Right, let's work out what's inside the brackets, inside the square root. So 4 minus 400 is minus 396 over 100. I'm going to take the 10 out. So what happens when you square root on 100 is 10. So 10's at the bottom. Right, let's factorize 396. Divide that by 2. That gives you 1, 9. Let's do it this way. So that is equal to 198. Divide by 2 again. That gives you 99. So you have 2 times 2 times 9 times 11. So the square root of okay, the 2's still down there. So the dot means times. Minus 396. All right. Okay, so plus or minus. All right. So because we have splitted square root of minus 1 times 2 squared times 9 is 3 squared times 11. Right. So when we square root the 2 squared, we get 2, and the 2 cancels out with that 2, so that's gone. And what happens when you do the square root of minus 1? So the square root of minus 1 is I. So that's gone, I. And the square root of 3 squared is 3. So that's gone. And let's put 3 there. And so we just left with root 11. Okay, so that's your answer. 1 over 10 plus or minus 3i root 11 over 10.